My name is Dmitrii Dumik, CEO of Chatfuel, platform to easily create your chatbot in less than 7 minutes with no technical knowledge.
Cool, thanks for being here. Would love to hear about how you got interested in bots. Like, what were you doing before, and how did you end up making Chatfuel?
Right. So we started, well, 2 years ago now, when Telegram first, Western Messenger opened up their API. They realized that this moment is the same moment when App Store launched, and I'm here, being able to do something about it. So I wanted to jump in and explore the opportunity. So we started to build bots on Telegram. We started with a bot store for Telegram, and then when Facebook opened up, we used this opportunity to scale up and build our platform for Facebook Messenger as well.
Oh, cool. So in terms of the Telegram ecosystem, are there any differences between Telegram that Facebook that people should be aware of?
Yeah, there are differences. Well, first of all, there are some UI differences you need to consider. So Telegram has its own features, and Facebook Messenger UI elements, different buttons and this kind of stuff. And Facebook has its own. Different in payments, for example, Telegram is launching Bitcoin payment, and the Facebook Messenger is doing native payments linked to your credit card or your profile.
Oh, cool. As far as interesting bots, or are there any stories that you can share about bots you found really curious or confusing or really, really good or interesting?
Yeah, it's a good question. I've seen a lot of bots, obviously. The ones that come to mind, well, one of my favorites is Meditate bot. I personally love meditation. It helped me a lot in my life and helps me on a daily basis. And I like the fact that this bot can remind you about the need to meditate and ask you a few questions like how long have you meditated, so you kind of keep track on it, and it's called Meditate bot. Another example that I liked a lot is I think it's called Joy. So this bot asks you regularly, how do you feel?
Yeah.
And then later on, I think it's a great idea, and it's a great use case for chatbots, where it's very contextual. It's kind of conversational, right? It's like, hey, how do you feel? And then you simply type the answer. Very frictionless, feels very natural, the way we are used to operate on Messenger. And other examples that I liked a lot is, Golden State Warriors bot, built on Chatfuel as well. What I like the most about this bot, it's an awesome bot. It's all the coolest features you can think of, like videos, native video support, stats, players information. What I like the most is that they are the first ones to do offline to online connection. So at Oracle Arena, where they play, they promote Messenger scan code that leads to their bot on the 700 plus screens located throughout the area. So
wow.
and then every scan code leads you to a different place within the bot. So it's some will greet you with a video message, some will go into some checkout experience, and some will go to some information about this particular area. So I think it's a great example of on this new trend, which we're going to see more and more implemented all around us, offline to online.
Thanks for sharing that. And just one last question. What's your earliest memory with technology? Just not bots, but maybe a website or a mobile app, or what kind of got you excited about technology in general? Was there anything, or it doesn't have to be computers, maybe a physical thing or something?
Yeah, it's a great question. That's a great question for sure. So one of the earliest memories is, you remember those wooden logarithmic rulers, super complicated, and they always excited me, and they were so complex, and I was trying to play with it, and then later on somebody showed me a calculator, the physical one, and then it was hey, this thing can do much more without the need to figure out how all of this combinations we have to learn. Oh my god, that's such a great simplification. And for me, technology is about simplification. This is what excites me. I hate friction. I hate when you have to stay in a line. It's just the time is precious. We shouldn't waste it. And then technology helps us to do things faster and more efficient with less friction. And I think chatbots is a great example of this approach.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you.